Welcome back to the KrisCross Corner. On today's episode, me and my friend Mark Simpson will be ranking all 30 NBA teams, with Detroit already in the top tier. KrisCross Corner starts right now. This is so dead. All right, y'all. Welcome to KrisCross Corner, where today we are going to be ranking the 30 NBA teams. And I said we. Yes, I have one of my oldest friends. We go back, taking over for the 99 and the 2000. All the way back there. This is my boy Mark Simpson, everybody.
Hey, how you doing?
All right. Tell us more about yourself.
I'm gonna just put it like this. I'm 23. My name is Mark, like he just told you. We grew up together. I've been better than him in every way, Just been number one always.
Are you serious?
Hey man, but no, it's always been cool. It's always been love. I'm laid back. I love sports, so that's why he, asked me to come through and we can rank these NBA teams.
Ready
to go?
Oh yeah, we ready to go. We about to rank these teams. I brought one of my best friends, Mark, on the show because he likes the NBA just as well as I do.
We've been to a couple Pistons games together. A couple of disappointments.
Yeah, just a few. And yes, they were actually. I think we went to like 2 together, and we lost both of them.
Did we lose both of them? I thought we won one.
Yeah, I think we won one. Was it? It was at LCA. I remember that.
We came back and beat Philly. I believe.
We sure did. That was the Philly game, wasn't it?
Yeah. When Ben Simmons was, you had Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid were just.
They just didn't have it that.
Andre Drummond, I think he had a 2020 game that game.
They just did not have it that. Yeah, they did. He did. And that's the reason why we already put the Pistons in the top tier.
Right.
A tier. One of the best teams in the NBA.
Because we use you, and we're just like, we're so good, we don't even need you anymore. So we just send you to the Cavs,
Like some people that are still on my wall.
Oh, man.
Hilarious. So, yeah, the Pistons, they have 3 titles, 89, 90, and 2004.
2004 being arguably probably the best one to me.
Because we were there.
Right.
We didn't see the Bad Boys play, but we saw the Going to Work Pistons, and that was probably the best basketball experience of my life.
That's the only team I've seen since since then that win a championship without a star player.
That's probably the last team that did that.
I said the only team to do it without a star player. Because the only thing I could think of, it would really be the Spurs, but at the end of the day, Tim Duncan was still a star.
Oh yeah, Tim Duncan was definitely a star. Tim Duncan,
Tony Parker,
Ginobili, Kawhi Leonard, David Robinson at that point, like when he was about to retire.
Yeah, it was like they still had stars, and the Pistons were probably the ones that did it.
But yeah, speaking of Spurs, where would you put the Spurs?
So how many championships do they have?
They have 5.
5, right?
Yeah.
I would put a B tier.
Yeah. If you put them in like college basketball, they'd be like the Duke of NBA.
Yeah. Everybody knows who they are. They just don't have that many championships.
Right. They have 5. That's a lot.
They're not you compare them to Boston or LA.
Well, Chuba, outside Boston and LA, like who has more titles? You have Chicago, of course, with 6.
6.
And then the rest of them all have 5. The maximum is like 5.
Yeah, that's true.
So it'd be San Antonio.
Where you put Chicago then?
Chicago? Where's Chicago?
With that being said, are they B tier or A tier? I mean, they did have probably arguably the greatest basketball player of all time.
I would put them above San Antonio, just because they had Michael Jordan.
Gotcha.
But less than A, because as a whole franchise, they're not good.
Right, like right now they're terrible.
Right, even when Michael Jordan first came on to the Bulls, they were not that good. They weren't good until like 90 or 89.
They thought they revitalized by getting D Rose, but then
yeah, things happen. and then they end up on the A team, the A tier team.
The A tier. Yeah, yeah.
Because Derrick Rose plays on the Pistons now. $9 million a year.
That's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
I'm not gonna lie, I was okay with that contract. People weren't, but I was.
I was okay as well. I was okay.
I feel like I want to get some teams out the way early. Put Washington
right. Speaking of getting teams away early, yeah, put them there. We can put the Mavericks at C.
Ooh, that's hard.
Or D.
That's hard.
Because they had that one title. They had that one title with Dirk and Jason Kidd.
But they beat LeBron.
Terry. Yeah, the whole Mike cast beat LeBron James and the Power Three in Miami.
That's why I feel like that alone should put them at C, just because they beat LeBron. Even though LeBron's my favorite player,
just because they beat LeBron, I'll do that. I'll do that for you.
Just because they beat LeBron,
I will do that for you.
Utah
Jazz, the Corona Catalyst.
The Corona Catalyst. Corona capital of the United States.
They had I forgot the names from the 90s.
John Stockton, Karl Malone.
Yeah, Karl Malone and John Stockton. Yeah, they haven't won any titles.
Well, they ran into Jordan every time. What do you expect them to do?
They did go against Jordan every time.
What did you expect them to do?
When Karl Malone went to the Lakers to try to win a title, guess who stopped them? The A-tier team.
How you doing?
He tried. He tried to
to everybody. I know there's people going crazy about the Pistons being the number one.
Let
me just explain something to you. Let me just explain this to you.
What?
We beat Kobe and Shaq. That's one.
Gary Payton, Karl Malone, Rick Fox.
Yeah. We beat Magic.
Squad. We sure did. We beat Bird.
We had to go through Bird twice. Then on top of that, we beat an amazing Trailblazers team.
A really good one too.
It was a really good Trailblazers team. Don't question me about number one. I know the Lakers got those championships, but let's be honest.
Let's just be completely honest.
Where would they be without Shaq?
I don't know.
Now, let me stop joking around.
It's like, I don't know where they would be without Shaq. Well, speaking of Shaq, speaking of teams that Shaq was on, the Phoenix Suns. Let's put them down there. Let's drop them down there.
There's a rug there. I'm like, part of me wanted to stay in, put them at D because of Steve Nash, Sean Marion, and Mark Stoudemire.
Yeah, I put them up there above the Utah. No, not above Utah Jazz. Utah Jazz. Actually,
I don't know. They didn't cause Corona.
You're right. Let's drop them. Drop them to the bottom of the D tier. All right, we have Orlando Magic. He was on that team. That was his first team, actually.
He took them all the way to the finals.
He sure did. Orlando went to the Met Finals a few times, actually. Lost.
Once with Dwight Howard.
Yeah, once with Shaq.
I mean, you played Kobe.
True. So, yeah, I put him in the almost bottom of D.
The Jazz just going to keep getting pushed back.
They're going to be over here by the time we're done.
I want to get this team out the way. Golden State.
Let's talk about Golden State. They used to be called the Philadelphia Warriors way back in the day, back in the 70s.
Yeah.
Then they win another championship, was it 40 years later in 2015?
They get credit for one championship to me because I'm going to put it like this. You won 73 games. 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 73 games.
Mm-hmm.
73 games.
73.
You're up 3-1 in the NBA Finals. 3-1.
All right. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. It's just like you're up 3-1. And then there's this guy named LeBron. I don't know if you heard of him. But him and Kyrie Irving, that guy over there.
Yep.
It's just that they came back from 3-1 and beat a 73-win team. Just for you to cry in the parking lot and call Kevin Durant.
Right. Yeah, we have David. We talked about I think with Orlando, Penny Hardaway.
Yeah.
Pretty good team. That was actually a really good Eastern Conference team after the Pistons kind of dwindled off in the 90s.
It was. Dennis Scott. People forget about how good Dennis Scott was on that team.
I forgot Dennis Scott was even on the team.
He was one of the best 3-point shooters. Like, man, we got to do one day. We got to do a 3-point shooter, right?
Right. We could. But Golden State. I mean, overall as a franchise, I believe they have 5 or 4 titles.
I think there's
1, 4.
4.
I think they have 4.
They had 3.
So
they got 3
better.
with KD. No, they got 1 without KD.
No, they have 2.
With him. 2 with KD and 1
2 with
without
KD, 1 without, and then 1 before they were called Golden State. So that's 4.
Okay, that's 4.
So franchise-wide, they have 4. So we have to put them in the A title. No, or B. We can put them in the B. Better than Chicago.
Better than Chicago. Okay.
Because they beat Chicago's record for the 73-9.
Yeah. No, it doesn't count. It doesn't have a ring to it.
Oh boy, let's do that.
It doesn't have a ring to it.
Oh shucks. Oh shucks.
Oh, there's no ring to 73-9. It just doesn't ring right.
Stop it. It doesn't.
It's like
right.
it's like Melo's phone in June.
It doesn't ring. Oh goodness gracious.
Oh, Philly.
All right, we have the Cavaliers. That's another team Shaq was on.
Oh.
That's another one. And LeBron, I think they have 1 title.
They do. They have 1 with LeBron.
But there was also a year where they had pretty much everybody on the team.
Man, put them
it was like an all-star team.
They're deep. They're still deep.
Yeah, but the top of the D.
Top of the D. They're still the top of the D.
G wants to tip. G wants to tip. Top of the D. Only just to tip. She says she wants to tip. All right. Speaking of tip, tip of the iceberg. The Minnesota Timberwolves.
Listen,
they had
KG.
They've
been put them in F. They're F.
I tried to help the conversation, but he was like, "Man, F it. Put it at F."
Listen, bro, they've been bad for years, and every time they did get to the playoffs, it was always like a first round exit.
Right, first round. Like, all right, we already know.
It's okay.
Yeah, we'll try.
Charlotte, F.
Oh yeah, let's Charlotte. Bottom of the barrel. At least Washington had freaking Michael Jordan.
That's true. That's true.
At least they had Michael Jordan. At least you know what I mean?
Charlotte had Jeremy Pargo.
Anyway, let's go to the 76ers.
C.
76ers is C?
I believe C because
higher than Dallas because they have more titles.
They have a couple championships. They had arguably one of the greatest point guards of all time, Allen Iverson, shooting guard.
They had to change the game for AI.
They literally changed rules for this man.
Right. Yeah,
so you get props for drafting him. We're just gonna put you up there.
All right, let's get this out the way before I start like hysterically laughing. Let's get these Knicks out the way.
Oh god! No! Don't even put them next to those teams. Just put them all the way at the index to the little settings logo. It's where they belong.
I can't stop.
Let me.
At the bottom of the barrel. Every time they get an opportunity to get someone big. They just effed it up. Like, why?
You could have had Kyrie and Kevin Durant, yet they said, I'm going to Brooklyn.
Right.
Speaking of Brooklyn.
With Kristaps Porzingis on the same team, because that was before he left.
Yeah, it was. Oh, yeah.
That would have been a power team. But no, didn't happen.
Miami? What about Miami?
Yeah, speaking of power teams, Miami. You had before the good years, Miami was just trash.
You had what? Did you have Tim Hardaway?
Yeah.
You had Alonzo Mourning?
Yeah, but they still weren't making, headline news.
Mike Bibby.
Before 2010.
Yeah.
2010 on, Miami was just at the top of the NBA standings.
2006 they were.
Well, I mean the top. Like 2006, 2005, 2006, 2007, they were like the top because they had Dwayne Wade and Shaq on the same team. Then they went off a little bit. And then they came back with Wendell Brown and Chris Bosh came to join Dwayne Wade.
Melo was supposed to be part of that team too?
That would have been – people would have canceled the NBA if that happened.
Melo was supposed to sign to Miami too, but he chickened out. Or no, it was supposed to be D-Wade, LeBron, and Melo, but Melo chickened out.
I thought it was supposed to be because LeBron said he wanted to either go to New York to be with Carmelo or to go down to Miami.
Well, Melo was a free agent, and he was going to go to Miami, but he felt like he wanted to do his own thing. They did an interview with Melo. He said that's probably one of the biggest regrets of his career, not joining up with LeBron in Miami.
Because he was stuck. He was stuck in New York City.
Oh gosh.
He did it for the money.
Speaking of stuck, Atlanta Hawks. I mean, not Atlanta. No, Sacramento Kings.
Oh, I forgot they were a team. I forgot they were a team.
Do you know how many times they were told they were getting sold to Seattle?
Right. At least the Knicks are in New York City, so we're going to put Sacramento Kings at the bottom.
What is Sacramento known for?
Moving on. I don't know. It's hard.
We got to put Little Brother up there.
What? Where's
the Clippers? Little Brother.
I'm looking for him.
The
Clippers are a C team.
I'm going to let you take that one.
The Clippers are a C team.
Okay.
Like, they're great. They're okay. They're in one of the biggest cities in the United States, but
nobody talks about the Clippers.
Compared to the Lakers, they're not. They're just not the Lakers.
You know what the Clippers are?
What are they?
The Clippers are like. I'm gonna tell you what the Clippers are. It's like when you go to Krispy Kreme, and there's no more specialty donuts, and it's only one glazed donut left, and it's been sitting there for a couple hours.
It looks like it's the glaze is coming off.
Yeah, that's what the Clippers are.
Then they ain't got no hot chocolate or coffee to go with it. Oh, I can see that.
Now I feel like being spiteful. And I feel like I should put Brooklyn in tier 3 just to make a Knicks fan mad. But
Nets as well. I mean, at least the Nets actually went to the finals a few times in our lifetime.
Jason Kidd, Kenyon Martin.
I mean, the Knicks have went there too in our lifetime, but we don't talk about that season. We don't talk about that season. 99. We don't talk about that season.
Wait.
I think that was the lockout season, I think.
Oh, God.
We don't talk about this season. The fact that they got to the finals.
Nobody knows. Well, Jordan was retired. Season. Jordan was retired, I think.
Yeah, and nobody cared about basketball after Jordan retired. They were like, it's over.
Like, Scottie Pippen is going to lead this team.
No, Lord.
But it's crazy how the Bulls still got there. The Bulls still got to the Eastern Conference Finals without Jordan. So that should say a lot.
Yeah, it does say a lot. Pelicans.
Now, this is weird. This is weird for me. So do I have to think? If I'm thinking Pelicans, I got to go back to the Chris Paul days, right?
Yes, and before that,
to the New Orleans Hornets days and
right.
Peja Stojakovic.
You gotta go way back.
Oh no, because if you go way back, that's Charlotte technically.
Well, true, but yeah, we're going for
Maybe,
franchise worldwide.
Should we move Charlotte up one?
Nah, fam. They go down. They stay down there.
Okay.
They staying down with the garbage.
All right.
New Orleans is probably a C. Actually, it's a D team. I give it D.
Yeah.
Better than Orlando, but not better than Phoenix or Cleveland.
Phoenix was a tough one to gauge.
Right, it was. I was like, where's Phoenix gonna go?
Milwaukee.
The Milwaukee Bucks. They actually won a title back in, I think it was 1970s?
Luau Cinder.
I believe. Let me see. Let me check.
Because wasn't that Kareem's original name?
Yeah. Kareem started there, but then he went to LA after that. Milwaukee Bucks. Let's see how many titles they have.
Probably one or two.
They have one in 1971.
I probably, it's a lot of people who believe, and I want people in the chat, people watching, you can chime in if you want. A lot of people really believe Giannis is going to get them a championship.
Yeah, I mean, people think that, but they don't understand how Giannis plays. He only plays like 2.5 quarters, if that. If the other team sucks, and maybe 3.5.
And I think he's playing how Steph played the first time the Warriors won the title. Like Steph would drop 50 points and not even play in the fourth quarter.
Right. I'll put him at the bottom of D, just because overall, I mean, they won a title. I mean, Cleveland has also won a title, but their overall history is just forgetful.
Now we gotta go here because this is where me and you might split.
What?
Toronto.
Toronto. The only reason they got that title was because Golden State was all injured.
Oh, so we might not split on this one. No, but
just saying.
I still feel like they're one of the top teams because.
Yeah, I put them in the B, bottom of B.
At one point in time, you had Tracy McGrady and Vince Carter.
On the same team.
On the same team. You had Tracy McGrady and Vince Carter. I think Chris Bosh was on that team too.
Yep, he was.
And Jalen Rose?
Let's not go back to those. That was a good day. That was the purple uniform.
How did Kobe score 81?
Hey, bro, they had a bad day. Okay, we have David. He said that Orlando is better than New Orleans. The New Orleans Pelicans, even when they were the Hornets. Yeah, they were. They were, because.
Yeah, move them up. We might have to move them up.
Orlando.
Yeah.
Let's put them above the Clippers. Clippers have never been to a finals.
Put the Nets above Clippers then.
Oh, yeah, that's true. We'll have to do that then. Sorry, Clippers. Sorry, Clips. No, if we're doing that, then we got to do this to New Orleans.
Okay, see above them.
At least the Bucks went to a champion. At least they got a championship. There we go.
Has Phoenix been to the? Oh yeah, they lost the only.
But they never won a title.
They lost the only final. Right, I'm trying to think between Phoenix.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that to the Knicks.
Phoenix and Utah.
Phoenix and Utah. Switch them.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Utah at least went against Michael Jordan.
I mean, Phoenix did too. Don't get me wrong, but Charles Barkley is not as good as Karl Malone.
Right. He can talk that junk, but he ain't good.
Houston, Clutch City.
Houston. We have James Harden, Russell Westbrook currently on the team. I think they're.
I want to say B tier because we got Yao Ming. They have a title. I think
you said Yao Ming.
Yeah.
Did you just say Yao Ming on this show? I'm playing.
Yao.
On this show.
I hope you're watching, Yao.
On this show.
I hope you're watching, Yao.
Right. And then, they're 6th place right now. Okay. So if the playoffs started today, they'd be playing the Nuggets.
We didn't get to them yet.
Right, we haven't got to them yet. But I think that'll be a good 6-game series in favor of Houston.
Mm. This is where we defer.
I mean, Denver's a really great team. No, I'm not
I'll
gonna
say
lie.
Denver in 7. I was gonna say Denver in 7.
Yeah.
Being,
I was about to talk about that too. I was like, either it's gonna be Houston in 6 or Denver in 7 because Denver is probably gonna dig deep and then get that 7th win, the 4th win.
Houston has no true big man.
No.
Which I think Jokic has the open reign to drop 40 and 20. At least 3 games in that series.
Yeah. I guess, yeah.
And it's not just Jokic. They got Plumlee. I think they have a Plumlee brother too.
Yeah, the Plumlees. Yeah, we had a Plumlee on Detroit.
Look,
the good old days.
Let's not talk about the brothers we had that didn't work out. We had both the Morris brothers.
Yeah, they're both in LA now. I hate my life.
Oh god.
Where are we gonna put the Denver Nuggets at?
I don't know. Honestly, Denver had one of my favorite teams of all time with when you had AI and you had Melo together. Those were my favorite teams of all time. I feel like that team could have won the title had they not run into Kobe.
Right. I'm putting it in C.
They made it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. And ran into Kobe.
They had their good years. I'm gonna say that. They haven't never not been in the talk in NBA. So
then you had Dikembe.
Stop. Stop.
What we got left? We got Portland.
Man, Portland Trailblazers. Probably the most underrated team in the NBA.
Man, Damian Lillard might be the most underrated point guard in the NBA.
I'm gonna put them in the B category.
I'll take it.
Because even in the 80s and early 90s, they were really good.
Miami Heat.
The Miami Heat. If you just had 03 when Wade came in till now, they'd be A status. But you got to add in what they were before.
Man, did you see
that might drop into B?
The way they playing this year with Jimmy Butler.
That was unexpected.
You said it was unexpected?
That was unexpected.
Of course it is. But it's Jimmy Butler. It's always unexpected.
No, I mean like the grouping of all the players that they put together in Miami. That was just unexpected. Oh, yeah. I didn't think they were going to be where are they at? They're fourth now.
Where are they at right now? They're fourth?
Yeah, fourth.
Jeez.
They go against the Pacers if the playoffs started today.
Heat in 6.
Stop. Heat in 4. What you mean?
Hey, don't sleep on Victor Oladipo now.
I'm gonna put them below San Antonio, above Toronto.
Wait a minute, because now if we get to the Pacers, we got to think about that Danny Granger team.
Yep.
Danny Granger, you got Paul George, Roy Hibbert, George Hill,
Roy Hibbert,
Stevenson, blowing in LeBron's ear.
Roy Hibbert. Roy Hibbert.
Whoa. Listen, man.
I'm trying not to laugh so hard. I don't want to kill us.
Listen, Roy the boy Hibbert.
So what we put in Indiana, bro?
He used to give the Heat troubles back in the day.
Roy Hibbert.
David West. So yeah, we're just gonna agree on D tier and keep it moving.
D?
Yeah.
Where? Like above Milwaukee, because they have some really good teams.
Okay. Memphis.
The Memphis Grizzlies. All right, put them down there. Next.
Wait.
What?
You can't just do this and not talk about Mike Conley, though.
Like I said, next, we're gonna talk about the Atlanta Hawks.
I knew you were gonna go there. I knew you were going there. Atlanta, dude. I'm gonna just put it like this: they have their player of the future.
They did. However,
He said, however,
things happen.
You can't forget about Dominique Wilkins.
That is true. Dominic
Spud Webb. Who else was there? Doc Rivers. That's it.
That's it. So where are we putting them? D? C?
Slightly above the Clippers.
Just slightly. Just slightly.
Just because, man. All right, now we're getting down to the nitty gritty.
We're getting down to some of the best teams now.
OKC.
Where are we putting Houston? I forgot. Where are we putting Houston?
Oh,
C?
In between Toronto and Miami.
Okay, I can do it. Nah. Yeah. I can do that.
OKC.
Okay.
OKC in between. We're gonna put OKC in front of Philly.
You had you had Reggie Jackson, James Harden, KD,
Russell Westbrook, Gary Payton, Sean Kemp.
Because they were also called the Seattle Supersonics. Jinx.
Sean Kemp. I had to get up for a second. I had to think about this. Like Sean Kemp.
David said Roy Hibbert was low key a beast. He was a beast, but some games, bro, he looked like Andre Drummond. He's trying to get a layup.
I wonder how bad the Facebook lag is, because that was a while ago we were talking about.
No, I'm just clicking it as we go. Like it comes up, but I don't click on it till later because the tier's on a totally different window.
I got you.
Yeah.
So
and David also told us that Atlanta's F tier. I mean, based on like the past 5 years, I would say yeah.
Yeah, the past 5 years, but we're doing like all time, so it's like
all time. We're doing all time.
You got to take into account that.
That's why Chicago's in the B category because their only like hype to fame was 91 to 98.
So we already know Boston and LA are going in one tier.
So where is OKC going though?
D. I mean, let's be honest. They got to a finals, but did they win anything?
No. When was that? Was that 2012?
Yeah. Matter of fact, I put OKC. I give them a little bit more credit. Put them in C. Put them in between Dallas and Orlando. I have about there.
I'll give him that. There's a lot of average teams in the NBA, yo.
The last argument is the Lakers and the Celtics. Who's going first?
Lakers and the Celtics. All right, let's put the Celtics below the Kings.
Yeah, we can just leave them there.
And then let's put the Lakers. Let's make a new tier. Trash.
No, trash.
Let's call it trash. So just F.
Instead of F, is trash.
Let's put them both down there.
Put the Knicks at the end, man. I don't care. Put the Knicks at the end.
We're putting them at the end.
No one likes the Knicks.
David told us that OKC should be a C, but they are. They should be.
Yeah, I was right.
Yeah. Because they did get to like a lot of titles, you know.
Yeah, until they ran into Jordan.
He's complaining, but Larry Bird and McHale, like,
no, we're just trolling, bro.
We're just trolling. We're joking. We're joking. We know that they're the best. We have Boston with 17 titles, so of course they're going to go above the Pistons. Come on now. Then of course LA has 16.
Soon to be 17.
Plus they had freaking Jerry West, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James now, Magic, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Kobe. No, we need to make another. Get a picture of Kobe and just put him as number one. That's what we should do. Just get a picture of Kobe. put him as number one.
It's a team sport, Mark. Team sport. Team sport.
He said there's no I in team, but it's an ME in that motherfucker.
I remember that from the memorial service. That was great. I was like, Shaq, dang it.
That's so Kobe.
It is. Yeah, we have Boston, LA, and Detroit at A tier.
Listen, anybody who has something to say about Detroit, you can come see me in my inbox personally.
All right, come see me. It's on site. All right, we got Chicago, Golden State, San Antonio Spurs, Miami Heat, Houston Rockets, Toronto Raptors, and Portland Trailblazers in the B category.
Yes.
We have the Philadelphia 76ers, the Dallas Mavericks. We have OKC Thunder, Orlando Magic, Denver Nuggets, Brooklyn Nets, Atlanta Hawks, and the LA Clippers in the average, the C category.
And the could be better category.
Could be better category. Good job, Mark. Could be better.
Could be better.
The Cleveland Cavaliers, the Indiana Pacers, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Utah Jazz, the Phoenix Suns, and the New Orleans Pelicans.
Now, I have a disclaimer for both Cleveland and Phoenix.
What?
Cleveland and Phoenix, the reason you guys are down here, you both had opportunities to put better players around LeBron and Steve Nash. LeBron gave you 7 years of his life.
Even when they had all the people on Cleveland, they still never won anything.
Hold on. Look at the team LeBron had when he took Cleveland to the finals.
Which one?
2007.
Oh, 7? Yeah, scrubs.
Compared to
2016.
what the Spurs had.
Oh, yeah, the Spurs was
I would have left too. I'm just saying. I would have left too.
Say, man, I'm out. Skip this.
2010 and 2010, when they lost to the Celtics, you gave this man Shaq, an old, retired, can't even run down the court Shaq.
Right.
And told him, go win the championship.
But he was a name, though. That was it.
Exactly.
Just like Blake Griffin for the Pistons now. It's just a name.
Oh, come on, man.
He's not going to give us nothing. He's not going to give us anything.
Oh, he's not. But
just a name. I know it's hard to hear. It's tough to swallow.
It is,
but it's true.
Then the one Pistons game we went to, he scored like 32 or 35. He's playing really good that game. He had like
Mark, he had to. Look at all these scrubs on the wall. He had to.
You have them on your wall. That speaks more to you.
Hey, man, I'm a season ticket holder. I got to do what I got to do.
David said the truth hurts.
The truth hurts. I know the truth hurts, guys.
Dude.
That's why I speak the truth. I speak the truth so people can know.
So should we put so for the ending, should we put the Pistons where they belong?
Oh, yeah. They belong in A. They're the only team to beat all the greats. What you mean?
Chauncey Billups is the only player to have a winning record against LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, and Michael Jordan.
That's why they're number one. You're bringing up stats to help my point.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
come on,
we can't argue with that, guys.
You can't argue with the Pistons being in the number one category.
Please don't try to argue with this on the NFL either, because I know when that comes up.
Oh yeah, the NFL one we're gonna do with Kris. You, me, and Kris.
Ooh.
Maybe Marcel too.
That's gonna be nice. Is that tonight too?
Probably next week.
Gotcha.
Cause I want to go to bed.
Go to bed, man. You need sleep. Like, listen, guys. He works. You don't know how hard this guy works on this, man.
Yeah, be working.
He talked about doing this for. This is why I gotta give him his props. So if you just watch him, give him a round of applause, because we talked about doing this about 2 years ago.
Right. Too long.
Quarantine just opened up the door and let this happen.
Bro, David will be waiting on it. We got more. We're gonna do NFL teams. We're gonna do NHL. We're gonna have 6 black people rank NHL teams. We're not gonna know nothing about these teams
all.
Nothing at all. We're just gonna go off
slight
the rip.
knowledge.
He's like, I think I saw him once.
All I know
White man with
Wings are
sticks.
going number one. Red Wings are number one.
Red Wings #1 all time.
But they had the most titles though in the NHL?
No, we have the most NHL titles for a team from the United States. I think Montreal has all time. With like 1 billion.
It's like 1 billion.
You
You
wish you could join. Shoot, you can join. Just
you can join, man. Look,
DM me, bro.
You got my
on the
number.
KrisCross corner.
You get DM him, or you got my number. Just I'll try to set it up.
Right. Get you
You
in
be
here.
a part of this, man.
We'll get you in here on the NFL.
We don't discriminate. This is love.
Yeah, we don't discriminate. We're gonna do PBS Kids shows. OG Cartoon Network shows.
Talking about. You can't do PBS Kids shows if you don't have Cyber Chase. You gotta have Cyber Chase today.
I'm about to check that tier in a minute. Let's see if it's on there. If it's not, I'm throwing my computer across the floor.
Wait. Hey, what year is your MacBook, by the way?
My MacBook, I think I got this in 2016, so it's pretty old.
Someone's trying to sell me a 2015 MacBook for about $600. And
hey, bro, you better go to Apple right now and drop $2,300.
Listen, bro, I can't afford that, right?
Me neither, but hey.
Yeah. I just got approved for an apartment, so that's really what I gotta,
Hey.
I move in August 10th. So
August 10th. So party on August 11th.
Honestly, we are thinking about having a housewarming party though. So if you guys want to send us gifts, no, I'm joking.
Speaking of teams who need gifts, we're gonna talk about the trash teams. We got Minnesota, Washington Wizards, Charlotte Hornets.
Move them to the front, please. I mean, no, wait.
What, Charlotte?
Is the front least or more likely to be trashed?
No, the trashiest one is the Knicks right now.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Charlotte. I honestly, out of all these teams, if they were to do like a playoff. It's 6 teams. They were to do like a playoff, right?
With these 6 teams?
All these trash teams.
Who will win now?
Memphis.
Who will win now?
Memphis. It's between It's gonna be Washington and Memphis to go to the finals.
Yeah.
Sacramento.
I can see Minnesota doing it too.
No, I'm gonna tell you why I don't see Minnesota doing it. Karl-Anthony Towns is a crybaby.
He is.
But I feel like Sacramento could beat Minnesota. I don't know why. I just feel like De'Aaron Fox has enough in them to do it. Ja Morant obviously is going to be MVP.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be a Ja Morant, John Wall. It's going to be Ja Morant, John Wall the whole series.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Unless somebody. Well, then again, Bradley Beal's there too. So who's going to?
Yeah, who's going to stop him?
I think Bradley Beal's going to be out of Washington soon.
Yeah, he might.
He doesn't want to be there. I can tell.
He really doesn't.
Some players you can just look at. And
Hey, bro. Your boy David said Minnesota would win. Just based on the talent. They also got my man's from Golden State.
D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah. Lights out.
That's true. That's what
I'm saying. Like lights out. Exactly.
Charlotte's getting swept. The Knicks are getting swept.
Yeah, Charlotte's getting swept. Yeah, I mean, who's even on the Knicks? I don't even know. They got Barrett, but
is he really good?
No.
He was Zion's sidekick.
He was Robin.
He wasn't even Robin. He wasn't Dick Grayson Robin. He was
the Batmobile. He was the Batmobile.
No, he was the belt.
That's the Batmobile.
No, remember in I don't know if you saw the Teen Titans Go movie. When so in a little cartoon, the Teen Titans Go movie, Robin's he's like, I want my movie. Like I need a Robin movie. So they went down the list and they're like, Batman. I'm like, okay. Then they go down the list again. The Batmobile movie. They went down the list. The utility belt movie. Robin just goes there. They're like, you thought you were gonna get a movie?
Nope. He thought.
Batman's joke got a movie before.
He thought.
Yo, but I don't know. Don't sleep on Memphis. Memphis was my sleeper team this year because I like Ja Morant from the jump.
Right. Who else we have? We have the Sacramento Kings and we have the New York Knicks.
They don't deserve to be called the Knicks anymore. They don't get nicknames. They're the Knickerbockers.
The Knickerbockers. They're going back to the Knickerbockers.
They're going back to the Knickerbockers.
These Knickerbockers.
You said not as old as what?
Not as old as mine. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, these teams are they're pretty good right now.
I think I like it. I like it. We're gonna see after the season is supposed to start back up on the 31st.
Yeah.
So I think after the playoffs and everything, we should re-rank.
After no, I mean we could do a 2020 tier list.
Yeah, 2021.
Yeah.
You screenshot.
Yeah, take a screenshot so people so we can't go back on our word. It's like, no, you said
the Pistons were top tier.
Right.
I said all the time. I didn't say 2020. I said all the time.
After this season, they're gonna be down here. I'm still paying the money.
Are you still paying those season tickets?
It's already paid for. I'm just trying to see what I'm gonna get back because it's over.
Well, the season's over this year.
I know the season's over, so I'm trying to see how much money I'm gonna get back.
Are they actually giving you guys a refund?
Yeah. If we choose to do it, we can do we can get a refund or use the money that wasn't used this year to offset the cost for next year.
Would you do that?
Yeah, in a New York minute.
In a heartbeat. Let me
say man.
I don't know. Don't say you can't use the word New York minute. Let's just be honest, bro.
Shoot.
It's been past the minute for New York and they still aren't good.
Right. It's still not good.
So what's next, man? What are we doing next?
Man, we gonna talk since we're done with the tier.
Mm-hmm.
Since we're done with that, let's turn this off.
We got about 15 minutes left, a little bit less.
We're gonna talk about our friendship for the last 15 minutes.
Oh, our friendship.
We talk about Exchange City.
I'm gonna let you start that one off because that was
you started off.
That was your fault. That was your fault. What happened to us?
What? No, it was your fault. I don't even remember. I just remember you getting kicked out of everything.
So I'm gonna tell you what happened. So Kris comes in. He comes in. I'm working at that time. I think I was working at the snack shop or whatever. Kris is like, "Yo, I want some popcorn." I'm like, "All right, bet." I told him how much it cost. He was just like, "No, I want some popcorn." She's like, "No, I want some popcorn." I'm like, "All right." So I made him a popcorn or whatever. I made it. And I gave it to him. And I'm sitting here thinking, we got away scot-free. I did this like 3 days in a row. I don't remember this girl's name. But it was, I don't want to bring race in this, but it was this little white girl that got on everybody's nerves there.
She did.
You know who I'm talking about.
I know who you're talking about. I don't even know her name, but I know she was gonna get on everybody's nerves.
She always had these pink highlights in her hair and had her nails done like painted pink.
Typical 2000s.
So she had been snitching. She wrote down every time I did that and gave it to one of the people.
Petty.
And I got in trouble. I got kicked out. They wanted me to snitch on Kris, and I wouldn't do it.
That's right.
They said, "Who are you giving it to?" I just kept saying, "Nobody." Her was like, "It was him."
It was him. Like, what? Hold up. I didn't do nothing.
So we got kicked out. We got kicked out of Exchange City, and then they sent us over to Earthworks. I know you remember that they sent us over to Earthworks. So we had to work with animals.
They had you out there sweeping the floor.
Were you there that day? The girl, she got bit by the snake on her lip because she was eating marshmallow?
Yeah, I saw that. That was hilarious.
Oh, dude. That was hilarious.
I was like, shouldn't put your mouth that close to the snake.
She was holding the snake and she was eating the marshmallow and the snake bit her lip.
He was like, bah! I was like, oh, big
like, when I tell you that every time I link up with Kris, something funny happens.
Yeah, something funny happens. Like when we went to the movies, like we were like an hour early. We were like, you know what? Let's go to Krispy Kreme.
These donuts just ain't hitting today.
And we was like, wait a minute, these things are not hitting. They were hitting yesterday.
You're invited to a donut and it's just not as moist as you think it's gonna be.
You're like, dang, I wasted $5.
Hey, but I feel like though we should actually go find a studio, get some studio time, and make the theme song.
Make the theme song. We should make a
every
theme song.
video
For the Great Debaters.
Yeah,
we can do that. Yeah, we have the Great Debaters live on YouTube every Monday night at.
Do you have a logo?
At 8 p.m. Yes, we have a logo.
Okay, so if you can send me the logo, I actually think about wanting to get some shirts made.
Hey, we can do that. That's what friends do, folks. That's what friends do. We help each other out.
Help each other out. Give each other out. All right.
David said that he can produce the track.
Okay. You said what?
David said he can produce the track.
Oh yeah, you know he's a producer. David's a producer.
Then let's go. Let's do this.
Yeah, when I started, you know how I did music. I do music, so and I'm getting back into it. He actually producing some of the songs I'm gonna do. So
okay.
I'm gonna send over to you. He's gonna be in the next episode with the NFL. So
right,
we're getting that into motion. You guys will meet David soon. He's a cool cat.
Right, David will be met.
We usually do. I know we usually do 2-hour episodes. Last night it was a 3-hour episode.
I mean, usually the Great Debaters is usually 8:30 to 9:30.
Okay. Last night.
Or we do 8 to 9. Or like special episodes, like our game nights, they usually last 2 hours.
What's the next game night? Is it always on the Thursday, Friday, or Saturday?
Game night's usually Thursday nights on Facebook. And
yeah, I'm usually working, so.
And then we have our music appreciation nights on like 2 every month on Saturday.
So you do? Could you? If you could move one to Sunday, I mean.
Sunday's my sleep day, bro. I can't be.
You could move one to Tuesday.
Sunday's like
Monday.
I be working. we can do a game night, like just a Great Debaters game night on a Monday, just for that episode.
Cool.
We have the mixtape game that's coming up.
We should start gaming on Twitch.
That's what I want to do, but I don't want to host it. Someone else has to host it because I'm
on
already
PS4 or Xbox.
PS4.
Good.
Because I already do 6 shows already. I can't do a 7th.
I could try to host it.
Yeah, host it. Bring me in. I'm about to beat you.
What games do you play?
I got Call of Duty over here.
The newest one?
Yeah, the one I downloaded it for like $60.
Did you get World War II? You should get World War II because it's free.
I think I had World War II. David said he could host it.
Oh yeah, David does have a Twitch account. Look, I just want you guys to know that I'm appreciative for you accepting me into the family. The Great Debaters family is growing. The KrisCross Corner is growing.
Yeah, the Kris and Kris show.
Oh man,
we got the Only Amigos with me and Bryce.
We got to think of a name for our show.
We just be talking. We just be talking.
Only Amigos.
We might do a Only Amigos episode after this.
Oh. We should call ourselves Too Blasphemous.
Blasphemous.
Too Blasphemous. That would be a good dope.
That would be a good show.
Too Blasphemous.
That would be good.
About the most outrageous things that we could think of.
Just stupid stuff. Just.
But all right, man. I know you gotta go get some sleep. You got some other shows.
But yeah.
I don't want to keep you too long.
Yeah, I'm not gonna keep you too long, but David's gonna be part of the episode next time. But until next time.
Next Tuesday?
Not next Tuesday. It'll have to be Monday night.
Monday night. David, you free Monday night? You got about
Monday night after the Great Debaters.
Okay. David, you free Monday night. You got about 30 seconds to send me this.
because I have freaking soccer practice now
Oh,
on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I will
You're
not
a
be
coach,
going out on
coach.
Thursdays. Yes.
you might have to come hit one of your games, but
He said he's free all week. He is free
let's
all week.
go.
So yeah, Monday after Great Debaters around 9:30. That wouldn't be
All
bad.
right, man. You are set.
Oh, maybe we could do it during. I'm playing.
Maybe you can do it there. Just hop in, like, hey guys, I'm new.
Hey, what up, though? But yeah, that's been another edition of KrisCross Corner. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and of course Anchor.
Always Anchor.
Always Anchor.
Hold it down.
Yeah, this has been Mark Simpson and me, Kris, on the KrisCross Corner. See y'all next time.
Adios.
Adios.